Welcome to you all in this online class. Dear student, as you know, we have already discussed the chapter impact of British rule, in which you have already seen the impact of British company on Indian education, in society, in economic field. Now you see what was the impact of the reforms movement, right? This is very important to learn because these were the social reformers who revolutionized the mind of the people of India, and they made the mental condition or psychological condition of Indians very strong. They awared all Indians to their poverty, misery, and poor conditions, the reason of their backwardness, reason of their slavery, and they help them to unite, to be united and filled or fill their sense or spirit of nationalism, patriotism in their heart and mind, and they started it helped them to start national movement against the British, and it was the result of such reform movement. The result of such reform movement was seen as the independence of India. So point-wise, we have to learn what were the impact of the reforms movement. Had you gone through the paragraphs of your chapter, you would have learned these main effects or impacts were seen in India. Point-wise, you have to explain, you have to write if the question comes regarding this topic. First of all, you have to know first impact was seen in society and religion. In this way, you can write, you can know. So, a reform movement brought important changes in society and religion. How and in which ways? Actually, society was filled with social evils. It was repleted with uh, social and religious drawbacks, evils, blind faith, superstition. Reform movement tried its best to wipe out all these types of problems or drawbacks from the society, and in this way to far extent society and religion was cleaned mindly, I mean cleaned uh, in thought, in belief on large scale. Next point is it made Hinduism Islam very strong because these reform movement influenced these two communities on large scale to come out from the blind faith, wrong belief, right? And so many old rite and rituals, meaningless rite and rituals, meaningless social traditions, social evils were removed by them, and in this way it rejuvenated Hinduism and Islam, and it became one of the main factor of the strength of Hinduism and Islam. Next, in course of reform movement, many old books, many epics, or our uh, old books were translated, studied to verify the current traditions, convictions, faith, religious norms, and whichever was correct, whose root was in our Vedas or old religion, were accepted and others were neglected. In course of doing it, Indians knew about the glory, about the glorious history of India, of their ancestors, of their forefathers. Their achievements were also shared, and in this way, a feeling came in the heart of Indians that they were not inferior to others like British. They did not believe. They began to reject the concept given by the British that they were, I mean, Europeans were the superior and Indian race were inferior. They began to feel that since their religion, their custom, their art, their science, their literature were richer than the Europeans, it is why they, I mean, Indians, were superior to the British. And if they were superior, there was no right to rule over them by the British. In this way, due to the revision of the past glory, it helped to make India modern because this thought make Indians fit for many development, and they got education. It changed their economic and social status. Their knowledge began to discover new things, learned many new things, and in this way, modernity began to prevail in India. Next, it brought the cultural awakening in India. Socially and religiously, people began to uh, evil less. I mean, they root out all many evils, minimize the differences, and whatever the meaningless rite and rituals were ignored, rejected, discarded by Indians, and in this way, it helped them to awake culturally. Student, you must have to be very careful to this point because on the basis of this line, 3 mark question is also asked, right? And that question is generally asked in this way, right? So, uh, 1 minute just now. Yes, it will take again too much time. It is okay. Now you see, are you seeing? Okay, you see, but it will take too much time. Again, empty. Yes, it will come. But it will take too much time. Okay, let me to do this work. Okay, I you see the page number. because in the next slide I will explain it well. So first you see impact of British rule. So this was shown, and in this way you will learn it brought the cultural awakening because in the field of art and literature, in science, many developments were made. Improvements were brought in the status of men and women also. Education began to provide to women, women began to receive education on large scale, which helped them to emancipate their position in society. Many social evils were eradicated, abolished, and a new class in society, emergence of middle class, took place in our Indian society due to the reform movement. It is why we can say the reform movement brought the cultural awakening in India. This, this should be discussed in point wise. This should be explained in point wise. First, it developed art and literature. It brought the progress in the field of science and literature. Next, reform movement improved the condition, the status of men and women. It spread education among women. Next, it eradicated many social evils and it helped to the emergence of middle class in society. Due to all these causes, it is said the reform movement brought the cultural awakening in India. Now, next is the growth of patriotism and nationalism was brought by reform movement because it created love for motherland. It spread, it instilled the idea and concept of oneness on Indian level, on Indian national scale in the people. It prepared them mentally and heartily to sacrifice everything for the nation that created patriotism and love for whole nation created this sense, the nationalism in their mind. Next, it prepared the base of freedom movement in India because when they became culturally advanced, when they studied their old books, when they learned about the glory of their old culture, ancestors, when they learned the basic concept of modernity from European literature and philosopher, they also wanted to see all these things again in India. And in this way, on the way, there was a great obstacle, and it was the British. So they decided to throw them out from India, and this sense was converted into freedom movement. And in this way, we know this reform movement prepared the base ground of freedom movement in India. Is it okay? Now let me to know about your views. Okay? Is it clear? Through your chat box, you can tell me. Okay. So in this way, you will learn and you will write the answer of this question. Okay, how did reform movement bring awareness in India, or what were the impact of reform movement on India? Okay, now let me to start our main topic, and this is for you. Okay, this is for you. I think It is, this slide is widened or not? Is it okay? This slide? No. It should be, is it visible? No visibility. Okay, I will see it again. Now you will see, just now, you are going to see here. Okay, 1 minute. Just now I am going to suggest you. अब क्या हो गया? 1 minute. Yes. Now you are going to share once again. Okay. Is it visible? Is it visible? Was it visible? Okay, thank you. Just now I am going to show. This is about union government, the executive, prepared by me. Here, in the picture, you are going to know about union executive. If you have read the book, you would have learned there are three organs of the government. One is called legislature, other is called executive. Started government. I'm sorry. It is union executive means the executive form on national level. It means, it is formed by the three main bodies. One is president, other is council of ministers, and hiring civil servants. This is called union executive. Now I am getting this terrain, so first of all, let me to answer the question raised by the students. Yes, one of you have asked the question, why, what about question answer of the previous chapter? I will do. You do. I will help you in the next class. Or if you want to learn, you can learn just now. Let me to start it next day. Okay. Next day, I will show this slide. Do you think that it should be taught next day? You should do by yourself, but if my work is, so after independence, why did not the government restart the education in vernacular languages? No, in vernacular languages, we have already started. The government has started. Government has started the vernacular languages also. In local language, I mean in Hindi, in Sanskrit, in other language in South India. These languages you are adopted or are adopted also. You are studying in English medium school. This is a private school, but as a government has adopted this one. Okay. Now let me to start this new chapter on in the next class, because I have assured that one test will be conducted. So let me to conduct the test. Okay.